Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm looking a little rough today. I just got off of work not too long ago and my hair is, fucked up. Like half of it is going back to curly. That's the problem when you're natural. It lasts only like, I don't know how long, but this is coming out because I cannot be walking around with one side natural curly and one side is straight. So anyways, put this back, tuck that back in. Anyways guys, so today I'm going to be telling you guys about how I got started in this whole makeup field. I mean, it's a long story, but if you really want to know about a girl, go ahead and hit subscribe below and tune in because I got a whole lot to tell y'all. And when you Haitian, it's a whole lot.
I need you like the beat in my chest. I smoke on the best that come from the west side. You look like Lisa Lopez, your left eye. I'm a grind for the test of what it boss say. She goes stupid on it.
Guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Let's be real. When you're a Haitian girl, your family, all they care about is you becoming a doctor, a nurse, an engineer, all that regular schmegular stuff. Me, I feel like I was never really, I don't know, like I always liked different things. Like growing up, my mom would always dress me and my sister, even though we were never twins, she would always dress us alike. And most of the times I used to get in trouble because I would say, oh, I don't want her to wear the same thing as me. And honestly, till this day right now, I still feel the same way. Like, I don't like to do what other people are doing. I don't like to do what the crowd is doing. Like, I'm somebody who I like to do what I like to do. I like to follow my own trend. I have my own style. Like, I feel like I wear the most basic things. Like, I wear the most plain shirts, plain dresses, plain shoes. Like, I like what I like. And, and I think that's what makes me unique because I have my own sense of style, my own vibe. Like, I'm just me. Anyways, how did I get here? To be honest, guys, I was like this close, and I mean this close to enrolling in Berry University. That's in Miami. It was one day before school started, and I was supposed to be living on campus. Well, that time, my mom drove me there. My mom and my grandma, they both drove me down to Miami. That time, I didn't have a car. I wasn't working. I was fresh out of high school. And, like, to be honest, I was just like, I didn't even know what the hell was going on. But I just wanted to go to school because I always used to get good grades. I was like that school girl. But anyway, so I get to the school. I do my ID picture. I got my key from my dorm. I got my clothes, everything in the car to stay there. And like when we went to orientation, me, my mom, my grandma, we sat through orientation, and we just went through the whole tour, everything. And it was like there came a time when my mom, like, I just saw this look on her face, and she was like just sad. Like, when I was going to that school, I got a scholarship, but it was not like a full ride scholarship. It was like they were gonna pay for like 1 or 2 semesters, not even 2, probably 1. I think it was 1 semester. And my mom had to take out a loan, and she was kind of hesitant in taking out the loan because she was a single mother. She didn't have like that. She was already working 2 jobs, and she was supporting 3. Me and my sister were like 1 year apart. So I mean, everything that she does it in 3. So it was like, for her to like send me away for college, she wanted me to be there so much, like so bad. But she knew that she couldn't support me, and she knew I wouldn't have a way around. I didn't have a car. She knew I didn't have a job. I wouldn't be able to eat. She wouldn't have been able to provide for me. Like, I just would have been there. Like, I don't even know what I would have done, honestly. But like, I saw the look on her face, and she was like, if you stay, you're not, I'm not going to be able to help you. You don't have this, you don't have that. And I want you to be here, but I won't be able to help, and you're gonna be struggling out here. And everything she was saying, as much as I didn't want to hear it because I wanted to be there, I really wanted to experience that real college life. What she was saying was actually, like, it was true. And I started crying. Like, I started crying because I was like, damn, you know, I really want to be here, but my mom has a point. Like, there's nobody who's gonna support me. Like, I don't have any help. My dad is around, but he's not around, and I wouldn't have been able to do it. So my grandma was just going off. Like, she was just going off. Like, she was just upset, like, just arguing with my mama, like, why you like making her go back home? Like, they was just going at it. But she was just, you know, trying to make her see the point, which I seen too. But at the same time, I didn't want to go back home. But I ended up going over to the registration office, and I asked them for withdrawal papers. And when I tell y'all, I was sad, and my mom knew I was sad, and she was hurt, but she couldn't do anything. So I told her, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna withdraw myself and just go back home. I signed those papers, and I handed back that dorm key, got in the car, and we drove back home, drove back down to Broward. The whole time in the car, like, my grandma was still going off. I was in the back seat just crying, and my mom was just sad. Fast forward, I'm back home. The plans are now for me to go to like a community college near the house and still do what I want to do. You know, I end up not even going to school right away. I end up staying home for, like, I think the first year, or like the first 2-3 semesters. I sat home, started going out, hanging out. Just I didn't even want to go to school anymore because I was just so hurt from the fact I didn't want to go anymore. But, you know, my family just kept being in my ear, kept pushing me, kept saying stuff. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I went to school, and I started taking, like, I didn't even know what the hell my major was, honestly. Like, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, I thought I wanted to do nursing. Well, I never really wanted to do nursing, honestly. My family wanted me to do nursing, and I gave it a try. I kept going to school, back and forth, stopping, starting. And then I got sick of, you know, not really completing anything. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for one whole year, one whole semester, nonstop, and just go and take it serious. Started going to school. I started taking, like, my prereq classes. I was taking anatomy lab, all that stuff, chemistry, to get into the nursing program. And it wasn't until I was sitting in my anatomy class and I was taking a final, and I said to myself, like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't want to be here. Why am I here? Like, I have no desire for this. I have no desire for nursing. You know, I love to help people, but I don't think I want to help people like this. I don't see myself waking up every single day to go to a hospital every single day, working them long ass shifts and doing something that doesn't make me happy, that doesn't fulfill me with it. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I have no passion whatsoever for it. And I ended up telling myself, what am I doing here? And I went home that day. Like, I don't even think I finished my final. I didn't walk out the class, but no, I think I did do the final, but I didn't really try. I went home that day, and I just thought to myself, like, why are you wasting your time at nursing? Just go ahead and go. You like makeup, you like beauty, you know, you're very passionate about that. Go ahead and go look up, go do some research. Like, I'm big on research, so I'm always researching shit. I be up late night researching. So I went, and I was researching some beauty schools. I didn't know nothing about beauty school. I never been to beauty school. I have friends who go to beauty schools, but I didn't know nothing about it. I saw this one school that kind of stuck out to me, only because they told me that in their kits they had MAC products, and I love MAC. So I'm like, okay. Checked the reviews, checked everything. I went to the school in Parkland, and I went to go get information. Me getting information, I ended up signing up for the damn school. So now, knowing that my family wants me to be, they want me to be in nursing, knowing that my family want me to be in nursing so bad, they want me to be a nurse so bad, I secretly went to the school, and I went to go get information, and I signed up. Put my deposit down. I think it was like $100 or something like that. I put it down, and they was like, come back tomorrow so you can talk to the financial aid guy. He's not in right now, but come back. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. So end up going back, signing up, and then they told me, okay, we don't offer makeup and skincare here, so you're gonna have to go to the one in Boca and on Glades. So I'm like, okay. That time I didn't care. So I ended up signing up, starting school. Every day I would leave work, and I would have to wear all black to school. And my mom kept asking me, like, you still go to the school? And I'm like, yeah, I still go. But every day I would just go to the beauty school. So one day she was like, why you always wearing black? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I signed up for beauty school. My mom flipped. She flipped. Just talking crazy. And I was so hurt. Like, I was just so hurt. Like, I'm a big crybaby. I started crying again. The only reason why I cried was because, like, out of everybody, that's who I really wanted to support me. Like, that's the only opinion who really mattered to me. And for you to say what you said and to react to what I said, and it's something that I really want to do, something that I'm very passionate about, like, I just felt so rejected, and I was just hurt. So I felt like after a while, she just, like, pretty much, she seen that I never gave up. Like, she seen that I kept going. She seen that, like, I was booking people for makeup. Like, I was really taking this thing serious. And even though she would throw in her little slick remarks, like, from time to time, like, she kind of calmed down. She didn't really say much. So now I'm here, and I know that something that I really struggle with is consistency. Like, that's something that, like, I wrote it on my wall and everything. Like, I have my little sticky notes that I keep around, my little notes that wherever I'm gonna run into, I put a little note there to go back and just continuously remind myself or encourage myself or keep me motivated or keep me pushing, period. That's what I've been doing. But I know that compared to what I used to do and what I'm doing now, I have seen difference, and that's just me taking responsibility for shit. Excuse me if I keep cussing, and just, like, being happy. Like, I don't want people to think that I put on this image of I'm this person, which I'm not. Like, I go through shit. Like, I struggle. Like, I'm just like everybody else. And, like, I never want to portray, like, I'm somebody who act like they got all their shit together, because I don't. Like, I don't have it all. So, like, I never want people to think by the way that I act or things, the way that I talk, like, I have it all. But, other than that, like, with makeup, I just feel like I want to use it as a way to help people, help inspire people. Like, not only that, I also just want to help people, period. And I just know that God is going to allow that to happen for me, because I truly and I strongly believe that it's going to happen. So, I mean, it's a journey, and I'm so thankful for everybody who do support me and everything that I do. Some people are not gonna like me, and there's nothing that I can do, but hey, like, just know on my end, I don't have no enemies. Like, I don't hate on nobody. Like, I really just feel like everybody winning in their own lane. But anywho, like, just thank you for being on this journey with me, everyone who's here, who's in my life, who continuously speak like blessings like into me, or just encourage me, period. Like, I'm just grateful, and like I hope one day that I can use all this love that, you know, I've been getting from people and pour it back into people who need to be loved. So yeah, guys, I know I tried it today and I came up on here looking crazy, but if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe, because my next topic, I'm gonna tell y'all, I might have my mom on here, but I don't know yet. But yeah, thanks guys for watching.
I need you like the beat in my chest. I smoke on the best that come from the west side. You look like Lisa Lopez, your left eye. I'm a vibe for the test of what it wants.